Hello and welcome to this week's weekly vlog. So last week I spoke about going to see an ENT specialist, which I can't believe is next Wednesday now. Oh, it's coming around so quick. I'm so desperate for it. I'm so excited. And I just wanted to say thank you to everyone that just kind of tried to put me at ease about it and spoke about their experiences with going to an ENT specialist. I love reading people's personal experiences of things like that, and it's the best thing for me to put me at ease. So thank you so much if you took the time to sort of comment and try and make me feel better about it. And I do feel good about it. Right now I'm just kind of I just want to get it done because it's so close, and I just want some answers as to why my voice is just it's like trying to discipline a naughty child that is just completely belligerent and doesn't understand, and you don't know what to do to try and make it work. So I'm really looking forward to it. So yeah, thank you if you commented and put my mind at ease, because you really helped. So you probably already know this about me, but I'm a huge Dragon Age fan. I've just totally fallen in love with the Dragon Age series, and I've finally finished the Trespasser DLC over the weekend, and it was incredible, and I'm so pleased that my friend kind of pushed me into playing it, because I kind of wasn't going to. I was just like, oh, the reason why I wasn't going to is because with the Dragon Age Inquisition game you can download mods, and if you're a Dragon Age Inquisition player, then you know the harrowing experience of character creation in Dragon Age Inquisition. All I can say, cover your ears please children, is what the fuck? What the fuck? Because A, whose eyebrows ever look like anyone's in Dragon Age Inquisition? And I mean, we've had a lot of crazy eyebrow fads over the years, but I've yet to see someone's eyebrows that look as traumatised as the ones in the character creation of Dragon Age Inquisition. 2, what the F is going on with the female haircuts? I mean, do they automatically get to sort of shoulder length and then their hair just falls off and then they go bald? Because the hairstyle options for the females are basically the same as the hairstyle options for the men. And I mean, I'm all for diversity, but can we include some long hair in that, or is that not a thing? Character customization aside though, the DLC itself was fantastic. I won't say any spoilers, so you don't have to worry. Oh my god, that was like a red button and I seriously just wanted to say something. It was incredible. It was a really good DLC. I still found it okay, so going back to customization, I still found it really hard to bond with my character in Dragon Age Inquisition, because even though, I feel like even though she's a female, I feel like they did the animations for the men and all the swag and everything as they're walking, and then they just put that onto the female skeleton, and that's how the females are as well. And so I always found her really just overly butch, and she's she's an elf, and elves are meant to be delicate and feminine and dainty, but mine wasn't. There's this one scene in Dragon Age Inquisition where you're walking down some steps in a beautiful palace, and as a female character you're walking down the steps and it is literally the most wince-worthy thing ever, because the swag is real and it's so out of place. See, I keep trying to talk to you about Trespasser and I just keep coming back to customization. Customization? Okay, wait. No, how do you do this clap thing? I see people on Twitter doing this clap thing where it's customization is, that's it, right? So it's on the it's on the pin. Okay, customization is key to bonding with your character. If my character doesn't look good, then I just can't bond with her, and I find that I don't care about her story so much. And I know that's a really shallow thing about video games, but one thing that I just love doing is character customization, and if my character looks good I invest in her more and if she looks crap then I'm I don't care. I don't care if the world's ending, my character looks like shit. Anyway, I really enjoyed the Trespasser DLC. I'm so pleased I finished it. I feel like the completionist in me is happy, and I'm really looking forward to Dragon Age 4 is all I can say. Really looking forward to it. And I really hope they sort the character customisation out. Oh, so I never said to you why I stopped playing Dragon Age Inquisition. Okay, so, and that's why I went into the whole character customisation thing. Oh my god, my brain, I'm so derailed. So the reason why I stopped playing Dragon Age Inquisition is because you can get a load of mods for the game, and the mods make your character look so good. They give them like beautiful eyebrows, beautiful sparkling eyes, wonderful hairstyles, darling, and it's incredible. Like, the mods are insane what they can do, and this is why I'm like, why couldn't we have just had this? Why was it not something, why wasn't it a thing in character customization? Like, the hairstyles you can get from the mods are beautiful. They're like long, glorious locks. So anyway, I installed a load of mods, basically, character customization ones, and I had this inkling that, you know, when my computer got borked, basically, my external hard drive got borked, and I had to do a reformat and everything on my computer. I lost all of the mods, but the game stayed there because I have it installed on like a partitioned drive. And I was so worried that I would try and play Dragon Age Inquisition and the save would mess up, so I never actually logged back in because I'd clocked up like 140 hours on the game. So I was really concerned that if I logged in it would kind of mess the game up, because it says that about the mods. If you install them and then you don't uninstall them correctly and you try and log in, it can mess up your save. But thankfully it didn't, and that's why I was able to then go on and play the Trespasser DLC. Anyway, enough about Dragon Age. This week I thought I'd just sort of give you an update as to what I'm doing. What did I get up to last week? I did a few Patreon request songs, and I've started doing this thing as well. It's going to be one of my, it's a new reward for my patrons. It's going to start in June, and it's so silly, but I'm really kind of excited about it. I'm going to be doing like a little bloopers outtake compilation video for each month, because I vlog a lot and I do a lot of live performances which you don't see because my patrons get them. They don't go on YouTube, and there's so many like derpy moments and stuff, and I usually just, you know, edit them out. So I'm going to be doing like a bloopers compilation thing and giving that to my patrons, which I think's funny. I think it's quirky, and I think if it can make you laugh, then that's good. Right, so this week I'm gonna see how my voice is. It feels okay at the moment. I feel a bit congested for some reason. My throat feels as closed as it normally always does, but I'm thinking I might try and do a Dragon Age Trespasser tavern song, because I've done 2 and there's 5, and I want that to be one of my loyalty rewards on Patreon. Tomorrow I'm going to be recording a Patreon only song, which is, they get 4 every month. Wednesday I'm going to be working on a World of Warcraft parody that someone sent me, Squire Kel, and it's brilliant, it's so good. They sent me 3, and the first 2 I was like, the lyrics were good for all of them, but the first 2 I was like, and then the third one was like, yeah, that's the one, love it, I'll do that. So Wednesday I'm hoping to record this WoW parody, and Thursday I'm doing a Patreon requested song, and I haven't written any. Oh, Friday I'm going to be recording another Patreon only song, because I don't know if I mentioned it before, but I want to double up on work so that if I have to have downtime with my voice, I've got content to give out to my paying patrons. I don't want to sort of not provide the service, because that would just, oh my god, it would just, you know what, if I don't have music to give out, even if I'm having downtime, it will stress me out, and I don't want to feel stressed, because that will obviously affect my throat, and I just want to be able to think, right, I've got everything ready. Oh, and another thing, I also got my hands on, via my Patreon savings, I purchased a new sound library. It's called, okay, so I need to say this word. I say Celtic instruments. I think some people say Celtic, but I think that's in relation to the sports club. I'm not sure. Anyway, so I've got this new sound library, and it's full of the most beautiful instruments. The only sound library I have at the moment is era medieval legends, so it's a bunch of medieval instruments, and they're beautiful. They are really, really beautiful, but they're also very, very limited. They're all authentic instruments, so you get, I've got about, I'd say I use actively maybe 5 instruments from that sound library, and bearing in mind these sound libraries are like €199, so they're not cheap, but it's because they're authentic instruments. People have gone into a studio and actually recorded using these beautiful age-old instruments, so you really get what you pay for. It's a beautiful quality sound, and I've been using that one for 4 years, and I've never invested in another sound library because I've never found one that complements it or really speaks to me and makes me think that's got everything I want. And it was sad because at Christmas my partner picked me up one of these. It's a USB dongle, and it contains so many instruments, but really it's to do more with like if you're creating retro dance synthy sounds, and it's got like loads of equalizers and stuff in it, so you can, I don't know, like make your own sounds and stuff. And it's not, I haven't got the experience or the time to begin to learn how to navigate or use something like that. So there was a few libraries in it that worked for me. Like there was a couple of drums libraries and a West African or African one that was really, really good. But what I was really, really looking for is something to complement my medieval sound library. And this Celtic one, I had a bit of a nightmare trying to get hold of it, but luckily I paid my money, but they told me I couldn't have the product basically. But I was so happy this morning because it was ongoing for maybe 4 days, and it's a lot of money. To me, that's an awful lot of money. I mean, it's my Patreon savings, but if I'm going to spend money on a sound library, I invested a lot into it, you know. It's like, right, it's been 4 years, I've finally found something, I'm finally going to use my Patreon savings for something that is really going to like benefit me and the people that are going to get to hear the music. And then it's like, they took my money, they invoiced me, and then they said, no, you're not eligible, which was, it was BS. It was BS. I mean, there was something that I didn't read correctly, but there was something else that they'd advertised it under which made me eligible. And luckily this morning it came through for me, and they said they're going to make an exception, and they gave me like the full version of the product. So I'm really, really stoked, because the reason that I also had that in mind to purchase is because I want to be able to continue stimulating my brain musically if I have to have downtime with my voice. And if I can compose, spend my days composing, getting original music written, ready for when my voice is good to sing again. I don't know why, like I just feel like I'm going to have downtime. I feel like that's going to happen. So I'm doing everything I can to prepare for that. And purchasing a sound library was one of those things. It's like, if I can't sing, I need an output. Like, and I'm really bad at composing, but I'm willing to spend this time to learn and get better at it, and at least I'll be doing something that will partially be like therapeutic for me, because singing, I always say it, it's my therapy. If I can't sing, I start to feel gross, like mentally and internally. I have to sing. So this is going to be a really good outlet for me, and the library's beautiful. I'm looking forward to being able to show it to you. I might actually do some kind of like video where I go through the instruments and show you what each thing does, and maybe play my piano a little bit. That could be really fun. My voice is starting to, I don't know, it's going. Right, so I guess I better go then. Have a wonderful week, and I will see you next Monday for the weekly vlog, which will be the Monday before my appointment. So after that, I'll let you know what's happening. Have a wonderful week, and I'll see you soon. Bye!